what's up? This your boy Big Man, and you already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about a rapper from Illinois by the name of Tony Sosa. Now, according to reports, it looks like Tony Sosa then caught himself some trouble out there in the Chicago area. Now, he's got cases in DuPage, allegedly, and that's DuPage County, and Cook County, allegedly. Now, we could call this a Chicago surrounding area or a Chicago area crime or a Chicago area case because obviously he's got connections because he's got videos with J.H.E. Rooga where they're chilling together and all that. But it seems like Tony Sosa is being accused of some major crimes. Now, according to reports, Tony Sosa was involved in this elaborate car theft ring where him and another person basically mastermind the whole plan, right? Well, in the details, you're going to see that Tony Sosa is alleged to be some type of real deal car theft kingpin. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this Tony Sosa case. Now, this thing went from a small news local story to becoming a national news story, and it's starting to gain traction because everybody is trying to figure out how a small-time rapper who's really not that well known could mastermind this elaborate car theft ring, allegedly, right? Now, the story goes like this, and I'm going to be using several different reports, but I want to be using a report that comes from the local WGN News there in Chicago. And in the headline of this report, it says, Illinois rapper Tony Sosa among 6 charged in luxury car theft ring. So basically, they were going after luxury cars. That's the nice cars. That's your Mercedes, your BMWs, your Audis, those kind of cars, you know what I mean? And according to all the people involved and all the joint agencies that came together for this investigation, it seems like Tony Sosa allegedly had a good hustle going, and that was their primary target and primary market, right? Now, the story starts off in DuPage County, Illinois. Authorities there announced that charges in a car theft ring involving false identification and stolen identities targeting large luxury vehicles. So basically, somebody was using false identities and stolen identities and making false identification to match in order to get these luxury vehicles or to steal these luxury vehicles. Now, the Illinois Attorney General's office organized retail crime task force said Tuesday that the sophisticated crime ring to steal high-end vehicles involves a relatively well-known Lansing, Illinois rapper named Tony Sosa. Now, Tony Sosa, for most people, is not that well-known on the main stage, you know what I mean, as far as the big time in rap, but he has a lot of cool collaborations, and he's done shows with some really big artists. It also seems, based on his social media page, that he frequents Atlanta, Chicago, and the Midwest big cities all together, man. It seems like he's well known as far as like some of the artists who are more connected to the streets. Like they've actually been in interactions and talked to Tony Sosa or at least graced the stage with him, right? Now, in quotations, it says that most of these thefts occurred in DuPage County, with the second most occurring in Cook County, said Attorney General Kwame Raoul. Our investigations involved multiple counties in Illinois and across state lines into Indiana and Iowa. And those are some different locations than where you're normally used to hearing rappers involved in crime in. So it looks like, according to these reports, he was expanding his operation out to some uncharted and untapped territory. Now, according to reports, 6 people face felony charges over their alleged involvement in a scheme to defraud Chicago area luxury dealerships using stolen and fraudulent identities. Now, DuPage County State's Attorney Bob Berlin went on record by saying these things. He said, motor vehicle thefts aren't just property crimes. These crimes have an enormous impact on the community. Now, altogether, it seems like there was a collaborative effort to bring down this alleged organization headed by Tony Sosa. And reports have gone on to say that a collaborative law enforcement effort involves several police departments, Cook and DuPage County State's Attorney's offices, the Secret Service, and the Illinois Attorney General. The Attorney General went on record to say this about the crimes that allegedly took place. He said that the organizers that use these other individuals to use these false identities to go in and obtain financing to get away with the car. So basically saying that the scheme involved someone else using a false identity to go in and obtain financing just to get away with the vehicles. Authorities allege that a man and a woman organized the car theft scheme and recruited four others. The Attorney General's office said that Anthony Brown, 40 years old, who as a rapper goes by the name Tony Sosa, and Sierra Wells, 27, of Orland Park, Illinois, organized the scheme. Authorities said that the scheme dates back to the fall of 2020. Officials said that Wells produced fake identities for Brown, but then used the money and drugs to recruit others. So what they're saying is that Tony Sosa's alleged accomplice in this scheme used money and drugs to recruit others in order to bring them on board and to get more people so they could get more fake identities. In addition to Tony Sosa and his alleged accomplice being arrested, you had 48-year-old Kevin Brandy, 30-year-old D'Angelo Hackney, 47-year-old James Kraut, and 48-year-old Zabidi Moore allegedly assisting with the criminal enterprise. These indictments allege that the defendants orchestrated and executed a complex fraud operation that crossed county and even state lines to steal expensive luxury vehicles and defraud car dealerships and financial institutions in the process, said the Attorney General. Brown, Brandy, Hackney, and Kraut allegedly used the fake identities to obtain financing at car dealerships and buy luxury vehicles. The scheme resulted in the loss of about $100,000 from dealerships and financial institutions. Browns and Wells were charged with counts of identity theft, aggravated possession of a stolen motor vehicle, organizing a continuing financial crimes enterprise, theft by deception, financial institution fraud, and forgery. If convicted, they could get probation or receive up to 6 to 30 years in prison. So Tony Sosa and his alleged accomplice in this are looking at the most time compared to everybody else in the case. Now for Brand, Hackney, and Kraut and Moore, they're charged with counts of identity theft, aggravated possession of a stolen motor vehicle, theft by deception, financial institution fraud, and forgery. Each of them could receive up to 15 years in prison if found guilty. It seems like the local authorities are trying to make a statement with these arrests. And the Attorney General also went on record by saying this, that the number of luxury vehicle thefts in Chicago and the surrounding counties has skyrocketed in this past year. And it's just my opinion that those numbers are probably the same around the whole entire country because crime has been up in the last couple of years, or I should say the last 2 years specifically, man. It seems like this is an ongoing thing, and rappers are being involved or lumped into some of these cases, obviously, man. Now, when it comes to Tony Sosa and his alleged accomplice and everybody who are his co-defendants at this time, I'm not sure if they did this or not. You know, this is all alleged and you're innocent until proven guilty as far as I'm concerned. But I do know that Tony Sosa and everybody else that was listed in these reports got a fight on their hands. And this could possibly be the most attention he'll ever receive outside of his rap career. Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Wait, hold up. What do you guys think about this situation? Do you think it's possible for somebody to be a full-time rapper and to also run an elaborate car theft ring along with their associates and be mildly successful? Or is it possible that Tony Sosa and these cats had nothing to do with this at all? Now with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.